Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy, that is Trice, number 2, letter E, letter Z on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me on there. I'm very active. I post the best plays first thing when I wake up. I reply to everybody. I talk with everybody. We got a nice community going on Twitter. Also, I did start a Patreon. There's a $5 option and a $10 option. It is in the description of this video. You don't have to do it. It's completely up to you. If you want to support me, do it. If you don't. It's going to help fund the giveaways because I plan on doing weekly giveaways and give me a little return on investment for all the time and effort I'm putting into these videos. So if you want to support a motherfucker, do it. If you don't. It's completely up to you. I'll never charge for my picks. Okay, so today I have tons of plays. I mean tons of plays. So before I get into all the plays I'm doing today, I also have a lot of parlays going. Before I get into those, yesterday was phenomenal. We're going to review yesterday. Then we'll go over today's straights, today's player props, today's parlays, and then we're going to get out of here and crack them folks for a big-ass bag. We got about an hour and 20, 30 minutes before the game start, okay? So, yesterday, first game of the day was the Reds-Cubs game. And we'll review the bad beats as well. Reds-Cubs, under 8.5, missed. Chris Morel, missed. Javier Assad, missed. I'm going to go over this in the bad beats because this shit was a disaster. Every one of these reads was right. We just got screwed. I'll talk about it. He does hit his K's line at plus 135. That was great. Cardinals, Phillies, Cardinals first 5 over 2. I'm shocked. I really thought this was a lock. They got one. They have many opportunities. They left a lot of runners on base. I think this could have hit. They just couldn't bring in a second run in the first 5. Like their offense have been red hot. It was a good bet, just didn't hit. Orioles minus 1.5, smacked it. Yandy Diaz under 1.5. People saying I was crazy for betting him under 1.5. I think you guys don't even look up stats. He's not hitting the ball. He's not bringing in runs. He's not doing anything. Quit betting people based off their name. This is how so many of you fail, is you bet based on the player's name. You can't get value on star players. There's no value on a lot of these star players. Unless you get them for an under at plus money, then there's value. But betting on them to do well, no value. Pirates, Blue Jays, Nerfy, check. Justin Turner, under 1.5. Hits, runs, RBIs, check. Jose Barrios, over 6 Ks. Missed it by 1. It happens. It was close. He's cooked me twice now, but he's always right there. It just never seems to seal the fucking deal, so missed it. Rangers, Marlins. Thought Rangers would be up in the first. They got cooked yesterday. Corey Seager does get his double, though, so that was great. He's hot right now. He's on fire. National Guardians, over 8.5. Missed it. Close, though. Tigers, Red Sox. Tigers got cooked. Kenta Medina, though, over 5 Ks. Check that. He had a decent night of Ks. I think through 6 or 7. Diamondbacks didn't have a play. Athletics and Braves, under 7.5. Check. Sean Murphy did come in on a run, unfortunately. And then Austin Riley, under 2 bases. We checked that. Bryce Terang. This was just tragic, but we miss it. Padres and Royals. Royals let us down. They just fell apart in the 8th and gave up like 9 runs, and they still almost came back at the end. Like, he almost hit a home run and tied it. It's just crazy. But they're still hot. They're still a good team. They're still solid to bet on. Twins, Astros, nothing. Dodgers, I thought for sure this game go over 8. It did not, only 5 runs total. But them Rockies, everybody told me I was crazy. I got so many comments, people talking shit to me, telling me I'm a fool, asking me why the fuck I would ever bet the Rockies to beat the Dodgers. Guys, I had to even make a Twitter post about this. I didn't think the Rockies would win, but I thought there was a chance they could win. If there's a gun to my head, I'm going with the Dodgers every time. But when you give me plus 275 and plus 375, like, you will never see these numbers. These numbers are ridiculous. They're pricing it like the Dodgers are the hottest team in baseball. Like, if you would just take the team name out of the equation, take out the team and let's just look at how they're playing ball right now, you would think this would be the price versus the Royals, versus the Twins, versus the Phillies, the Cardinals, like these hot teams. Dodgers are trash right now. They have no business being priced like this. This is value betting, and sometimes you just have to take value. That would be like if I'm dealt kings and I'm not going to play them because I think somebody has aces. Like, that's not how you do it. You're supposed to play the right hand. You have a ton of value in this hand. You fucking play it. They gave us a ton of value. We played it. We hit. Congratulations. Ezekiel Tovar, over 1.5. He's on fire. Check it. Giants, first 5. I thought they'd be ahead. Yankees, fucking Aaron Judge juiced up on them roids, hits a 3-run bomb and cooks it. They were up, but then Aaron Judge he just looks like a goddamn monster. He goes up there and hits a goddamn home run every time he swings the bat. Like, God, it's so frustrating. So parlay 1 missed, parlay 2 missed, parlay 3 missed. Then we cracked 2 parlays. This was sweet. Plus 842 and plus 780 on the K's parlay. Day 5 results, 14 wins, 17 losses. I go up 6 units, which is about $300. I'm at 4 winning days, 1 losing days, and I'm up 52 units or about $1,300 in 5 fucking days, guys. So that's how my bankroll's going. I'm up 52 units in these days. Things are going well right now. I mean, we just killing these books. I'm cracking these folks upside their head, and I'm gonna continue to help you guys do the same. Bad beats for yesterday. The Reds game, under 8.5. Chris Morel getting his 2, and then Javier Assad with 5 hits allowed. Guys, this I've watched basically every baseball game that's been played this year, every single one of them. This was the worst game I've ever watched. I have never seen so many dead center strikes called. The had a strike zone, like it was like this big, like the size of a fucking head. Anything on the bottom, he like couldn't tell when the bottom pitches were strikes. Like it wasn't like these pitches were close. They were dead center, damn near called balls. So what would happen is these pitchers, there was like 20 walks this game, and the pitcher would basically the ump would force the pitchers to throw a pitch dead center and just get rocked. Like the ump scored probably 6 runs. And then he gave up so many hits because Javier Assad was forced to throw dead center. Chris Morel, I mean, you walk up, every hitter hit because the ump like forced runs. It was the craziest shit. He was terrible. I was pissed. I think every one of these was the right read, and every one of these should have hit. Like, I didn't even feel good about this loss. I felt good about the loss because it was the right read, but I was mad about it because the ump did so bad. Then the Padres and Jack Merrill, guys. So was it the Padres? The Royals weren't versus the Padres, were they? Who the fuck was the Royals versus yesterday? The Royals were versus the Padres, yeah. Guys, he had his last at bat in the bottom of the 7th, or the top of the 7th. Should have been done. 8th inning comes. They bat around the fucking order, score 8 runs. He gets up again and hits and cashes it. Like, it's just so sick. Like, the game should have been done. Who the fuck? They literally batted through the order in the 8th inning to lose this. Like, I was like, if they end up bringing up Jack Merrill again and he hits because they batted through the order, I'm sick. And it's exactly what happened. So this bad beat was sick. I was fucking just like, you gotta be kidding me. It was such a bad beat. Like, how do they give up 8 runs in 1 inning, bro? It's crazy. All right, anyways, guys, you ready to crack these folks? We're going to get into the straights. Okay, Pirates and Blue Jays couldn't find any value. Orioles by 2 over the Rays today. Kyle Bradish is going to go out there and just fucking deal. I mean, he is going to throw K after K after K, I think so. Royals by 2. I think the Rays are one of the worst teams in the league, and they just can't hit. Kyle Bradish should just destroy them. Orioles have a great offense. It should be good. Orioles should win by 2. Royals team total over 5. Guys, this is probably the most valuable play of the day. I can't believe the Royals team total at 5 is plus 125. They've only missed this 2 times in like 16 games. At plus 125, I gotta have it. The Padres are not that good. They're not that good defensively, not that good pitching. Yeah, I'm all over it. Plus 120. This is the best value there was today. Athletics and Braves, under 7.5, under 6.5. I'm laddering it. My ladders have been getting cooked, but I feel good about it, so we'll see. Chris Sale, Braves can't score anyways. The Athletic pitcher is solid. Braves pitcher is their ace. He's a dog. I mean, he's so good. I just can't see many runs being scored in this game, so I'm laddering these 2. Rangers and Marlins, under 7.5 again. I just don't see the Marlins having that offensive day like they did yesterday. I think the Rangers score a few and win. Under 7.5 for plus money seems good to me. Tigers and Red Sox. Tigers minus 1.5 at plus 150. Red Sox hit a lot, don't hit a lot, hit a lot, don't hit a lot. Tigers have their ace coming out in Reese Olson. Well, it's either him or they have 2 who could probably be considered ace. I'm drawing a blank on another guy's name. But Reese Olson's a fucking dog. If the Tigers even score 4 or 5 runs, they win by 2. Today, Tigers pitching, their defense is the best in the league. I think their pitching's the best in the league. Bullpen sucks sometimes, but it's still one of the best if they're rested. Tigers should be able to win by 2 for plus 150 today. Diamondbacks and Mets. Mets first 5 by 1. The Mets are not falling apart the way I thought they would be. They actually seem like they're playing a little better. Diamondbacks are just so bad. I think the Mets can get up by 1 in the first 5 of the game. Guardians team total over 4.5. Again, Guardians score early and then they kind of slow down, but I think if we can get a few runs going, I don't see why we can't get 5 at plus money. Twins and Astros. Twins money line plus 110. Twins by 2 plus 175. I love it. I'm laddering it. Let's do it. Angels and Mariners over 7.5 at plus 105. Again, I just think we can get over 7.5 runs. I really do. The Angels are capable of just going crazy. The Mariners, they can score. They're kind of suck. They don't score that much, but I think the Angels score a lot. I think they win. So if the Angels can get 5 or 6 up, Mariners can get a couple, we should cash this. Cardinals, Phillies, under 3.5 first inning runs at plus 100. This might seem a little crazy, but this should not say under first inning run. It's the first 5. Okay, so 2 aces. Are you gonna fade 2 aces under in the first 5 ever? I've never done that. You have Sonny Gray and you have Suarez out there, right? I'm not tripping, am I? I am right about it. I want to make sure I'm telling you guys right before I fight. Yeah, Ranger Suarez. You have Ranger Suarez and Sonny Gray pitching. You have 2 aces out there. You cannot fade 2 aces, guys. Where the fuck did the game go? Yeah, so I'm not gonna fade 2 aces under 3.5 first 5. Give it for plus money. Give it to me. If they score, they score. But the only way I think I see a score happening is home runs. And you don't fade a first 5 under with 2 aces pitching. You just don't do it. It's not profitable. So under 3.5 5 innings, I think it is. The under should be good here. But then the bullpens could shit the bed, so that's why we're not taking the full game. Reds money line. Reds win today. They win today, man. Reds pitcher's been just dealing. He's hot. He's solid. He doesn't get hit a lot. He doesn't give up a lot of runs. I think the Reds beat him today. Full game. Give me the Reds at plus 120. Cubs are overpriced. Yankees and Giants. Yankees money line at plus 105. I posted this on Twitter as soon as I woke up. Saw it. I said, oh, that's fucked up. Ain't no way the Yankees should be plus money. You never see Yankees plus money. So if you get it, take it. Don't even think about it. Don't think, just do. Yankees money line plus 105. We on that. Rockies and Dodgers. Rockies money line plus 280. Rockies by 2 plus 450. I'm running it back. Dodgers could not hit the worst pitcher in the world yesterday. Today, the Rockies have a good pitcher on the mound. The Rockies batters are hot. They're on fire right now. The Dodgers are ice cold. It's value play. I honestly, again, gun to my head, I'm going with the Dodgers, right? But for this amount of money, there's no question. I'm on the Rockies, okay? So that's the straights. Player props, baby. Kikuchi over 6.5 Ks plus 145 versus the Pirates. This is insane value. Justin Turner under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs again until he shows he can hit this. We've cashed on this probably 18 out of 20 games. I'm going to keep betting it till he does better. Rays, Orioles, Yandy Diaz under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Again, people called me crazy yesterday for betting this like he's some rock star. I get his name is a household name and he is a star. Don't mean he's playing rock star ball. He's playing like shit. At plus money, give it to me. Kyle Bradish, Ks. I'm laddering them. Over 6.5 Ks, over 7.5 Ks. This is why it looks a little weird. I just think this 8 Ks is valued way too high, and so is 7. I mean, if he gets the strikeouts, he gets the strikeouts. I think Kyle Bradish comes out here and just Ks them left and right. I don't think there's anything they can do to hit him. At this price, I'm laddering it. Give it to me. Again, I'm being very aggressive today because I'm up so much units. So I have room to be a bit aggressive. White Sox, Brewers, I couldn't find value on straights or player props. Alex Marsh, over 4.5 Ks. Like, yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about it. Padres strike out. Alex Marsh at 5 Ks at plus 140 is insane. 1 strikeout an inning versus the Padres, like, this is sickening. There's so much value here. Lock that. Athletics and Braves, Adam Duvall, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Austin Riley, under 1.5 bases, plus 100 and plus 100. The Braves aren't putting up any offensive numbers, but their players are still priced like they are. Until the books correct these prices, we got to keep betting them. So as long as we keep getting value for these, we all over it. Until once it corrects, it's sure. But the reason why you see this, I'm going to make a video on it. Never mind. Rangers and Marlins, Corey Seager, over 1.5 bases. We're going to continue to bet this until they drop the price. He keeps getting 2 bases. He keeps hitting the ball. He's on fire. Why aren't they fixing the price? I don't know. But until they do, I mean, he's versus the fucking Marlins. Until they fix this, we're betting it. Tigers and Red Sox, Cooper Criswell, over 4.5 Ks. Check it. Reese Olson, under 2.5 earned runs. He never gives up 2 runs. I mean, he never gives up 3 runs, ever. The guy's a fucking dog. People just can't hit him. He doesn't give up hard contact. He strikes out. He gets pop flies. He's everything you want in a pitcher. Possibly one of the top 5 pitchers in the league. No one can seem to score on him. No one. So if you're going to give me him to get under 3 runs versus the Red Sox, who they're either hot or they're not, at plus 105, yeah, we all over that. Diamondbacks, Brandon Nimmo. Diamondbacks, Mets, Brandon Nimmo, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, plus 110. Yeah, give it to me. None. Ranger Suarez to record a win. I'm on it. I really am. I just think the Phillies put up some runs today and the Cardinals don't. The Cardinals ace is out there, so is the Phillies. But I think if you have to give me the two lineups, even though the Cardinals have been hot, Phillies have been consistent. And when you have people who the Phillies just can get on base and score. And I also took Edmundo Sosa to get over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs at plus 130. I just have a feeling. You don't have to play this one. There's not much stats to back this. It's just me watching baseball and feeling like Edmundo Sosa is going to have a game. Can't explain it, but plus 130, I liked it. Hunter Green, under 6.5 Ks, minus 105. I just don't think he Ks. I don't think he's going to come out there and K him a lot. I think they're going to be hitting the ball, and it's going to be weak, and the Reds are going to win. But I don't think he gets a lot of strikeouts today. I don't often do under strikeouts, but this one I liked. Yankees, Giants, George Soler, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Check it. And then Rockies and Dodgers. Ezequiel Tovar, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Brendan Rodgers, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. This is plus 135 and plus 130. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys how value works. Do you know why these guys are priced like this? Plus 130 and plus 135. It's because they play for the Rockies. That is the only reason why. That's the only reason why. Look here. Who plus 140, plus 135. Look how often he's hitting this line. And not just hitting it, smoking this fucking line. He hits this every fucking game, basically. And they have it priced at plus 140. Look at Ezequiel Tovar smashing this fucking line. He's not just beating this line, he's killing it. I mean, he's just destroying this line every single game. But it's priced like he's trash. Meanwhile, you go to somebody who hits it less. Let's check Corey Seager, right? He's hot right now. Minus 110. Hits it way less, though. Hits it less than he does. Minus 110. Aaron Judge hits it less, actually, believe it or not, than Ezequiel Tovar does. Or Brendan. But price like he hits it every fucking game of his life at minus 155. Why is that? Because Aaron Judge is on the Yankees and these guys are on the Rockies. Doesn't matter. I don't care what fucking team they play for. If they hot, they hot. Look at the value. Plus 140, plus 135. Aaron Judge hits it less than him. Corey Seager hits it less. Alec Boehm hits it less, but they're priced way worse. No value in these. This is why oftentimes you'll see me have a lot of bets on the Rockies, a lot of bets on the Mariners, a lot of bets on these shit teams because there's a lot of value in their players. Just because you're on a shit team doesn't mean you're a shit player. And these guys don't get valued properly, so you bet on them. Okay, guys, and then lastly, we got today's parlays. There's a lot, okay? I told you I'm being very aggressive. I'm betting a lot today. This is a strikeout play. Kikuchi, over 5.5. Orioles, Bradish, over 5.5. Athletics, Aaron Brooks just needs to get 3, which I know he can versus these Braves, who are bad right now. He just needs to get 3 for us. It's risky, but I think he has it. Guardians, Ben Lively at 5. The Cubs, Justin Steele at 6 versus the Reds. No brainer. He should hit that easy. Plus 768. Play 2. Gio Urshela, under 1.5 hits. Tigers, Winsell Perez, under 1.5 hits. Red Sox, Darren Duran, under 1.5 hits. Red Sox, Von Grissom, under 1.5 bases. Giants, George Soler, under 1.5 bases. This should smack. Play 3. Blue Jays, Justin Turner, under 0.5 runs scored. I've talked about this 100 times. That boy can't score. Rays, Yandy Diaz, under a run scored. Tigers, Jarren Duran, under 1.5 hits. Tigers, Gio Urshela, under 1.5 hits. If one of these hits, it smokes 2 parlays. I understand that, but these guys just don't. 2 hits is just not in their fucking repertoire. They just can't do it. They are good for 1 at the most. And then Brendan Rodgers over a hit, as we saw, he's hot. Number 4, Pirates, Brian Hayes, under 1.5 bases. Austin Riley, under a RBI. Rangers, Robbie Grossman, under a run. Padres, Jackson Merrill, under 1.5 bases. Mariners, Mitch Haniger, under a run, plus 967. Another K's plays down here, but I got parlay number 5. Austin Riley, under 1.5 bases. Luis Campusano, under 1.5 bases. Randall Gerchick, under 1.5 bases. Von Grissom, under 1.5 bases. And Kyle Raleigh, under 1.5 bases. This is a very good parlay, guys. If you only want to play a couple, this one's very, very good. Parlay number 6. This is number 7. God damn, I had 7 parlays today. Parlay number 6, Angels. Reed Detmers over 5Ks. Sonny or 4.5. Sonny Gray at 6Ks. Ranger Suarez at 6Ks. Alec Marsh at 4. Chris Sale at 8. This is another very good parlay. If you want 2, 5, and 6 are very good. And then I just have a money line parlay. Blue Jays, Orioles, Royals, Brewers to win at plus 692. Okay, guys. That's it. That's all the plays for today. Thank you, everybody, for the support. Make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Trice2Easy, and the Patreon is in the Discord if you want, or in the description if you want to support me. $5 option, $10 option. No benefit besides supporting the channel. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Let's crack these folks inside the head today. We got games starting soon. Talk to y'all tomorrow.